Hi there, this is Snow City Tarot, and I'm here with a pick a card reading. Today's topic is going to be blessings coming in December 2020. So I want to do a quick announcement that last week I did a giveaway for one free reading from me, and 109 people, 109 entries for this giveaway were counted, and I was thinking maybe I should just let you guys have a second chance to do that again. So I think I might give out 2 this week if you'd like, so 2 people will get it instead of 1, because it was like 109. I was like, oh my god, you guys really want this. So next week I want to give away, or this week I want to give away 2 free readings for different people, just to kind of give you guys another shot. So I'll be drawing 2 names. So so all you have to do for that is like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. The subscription is the most important part, of course, and same thing with the comment, because the comment is how you let me know that you're entering, and the subscription is how you can see the post, because it's going to be through a community post on my YouTube channel. So what I'll be doing is I'll draw those 2 names at the end of the week. We're looking at Saturday, November 21st. I'll be drawing a name at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and all you have to do is like, comment, subscribe on any of the videos I post this week, and you'll be entered into the drawing. So with that said, we're going to focus on the pick a card reading part now. So I've got 4 piles today. I'm going to be doing blessings coming in December 2020. What's ahead for you next month? It's unbelievable. The year is almost over. It's insane. So yeah, there's 4 options here today. We have option 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you can't read what's on here, we have flask, concentric circles, cutting board, and nest. So if you want to take a deep breath, ask the universe, what is happening in December 2020? What blessings are coming my way? And from there, you can pick, and the timestamps are in the description box below. So I'll get started and start with flask. Okay, group 1. You are the ones who picked the flask. This is your reading. Got water in my hand. Shoot. So this is your reading. So flask is going to be your general energy for this week, your general advice kind of for this week. And this is actually kind of interesting because, yeah, I did review the cards. So this was interesting for you this week. This is talking about what you do to keep yourself like happy, what you do to keep yourself feeling safe, what you do to keep yourself feeling balanced. So this is something that you're going to want to look into this coming month, to ask yourself what it is that keeps you happy. What is your secret weapon? When you think of a flask, it's something that you carry on the inside of your coat pocket. It's usually filled with whiskey or water, depending, but it can talk about, that little secret thing that you have on you, that little bit of liquid courage, what is that to you? And, this can also this can also ask you to look at what it is you're consuming and how you're reacting to it. So I kind of think that for some of you, this might be saying, if you're not feeling so great, you may want to look to your food as what you might be, where you might be misstepping on, because this is sort of talking about what you put in your body as well. So it could be talking about, like, if you guys are feeling sick, you could be talking about maybe cut out dairy, see what happens. Try to do some kind of elimination diet to see how things are affecting you. And it's also asking you to take a good look at what you're putting in your body that makes you feel good as well. So there might be some kind of call to your health this coming month, especially if it's, this time period when everybody's eating everything, and now we're all kind of separated, so you might be eating a whole lot more because you're alone, or this might be more comfort eating. So this is kind of calling your awareness to what it is that you're putting inside your mouth. So let's see what else here. Okay, so we've got flask, and this one's also interesting because it's going to come back, because there's something interesting about this. So we've got courage. We've got, what else do we have here? We have speaker. Now, if you're seeing the theme here, we got flask, we've got speaker, we've got courage, Why do you need courage? Is it possible that you might be doing something in front of other people? And here's the cool part too, okay? So it just gets cooler. I love it when this stuff comes out like this. So we're looking at, we've got the 5th house, we've got the sun, and we've got Libra. So this is what blessings are coming in your month ahead. And this is sort of funny because this looks a heck of a lot like maybe acting or something. Acting, maybe it's like voice work, maybe it's some kind of lead in some kind of production. It's very interesting. This could also be like a showcase of your artwork, because right now we got soul. Soul is the sun, and we've got the 5th house, which is creativity. We got Libra here as well. So maybe some of you are artists, straight up fine artists, ones who paint, draw, that sort of thing. And you may be given an opportunity to showcase your artwork. Maybe you found something that you can enter, like a gallery showing that you can enter your work into. Whatever it is, though, it's going to call for courage. So this is going to be something new. You guys are stepping outside of your box and letting people see who you are next month. This is awesome. And if you aren't going to be doing it next month, you're going to be called to do it later on in the year. It's going to kind of commence this month ahead. So even if you're not showcasing something next month, you might just be getting ready to showcase it a little later. But this is definitely calling you to be yourself, show your personality. This is going to be a really great opportunity for you to express yourself and have courage in yourself. It's really kind of exciting. So if those of you are creatives, thespians, musicians, this is an excellent pile for you. Here's another thing too. Okay, so I also took the Lenormand cards to see what else could be going on. And I have the woman card, the snake, and the key. So the way you read Lenormand is sort of a little different. You read it as a sentence. You never really just pull one card, though you can. This is interesting, though. So we have woman, we have snake, and we have key. Now, if this were like a love relationship, we'd maybe be like, oh my God, cheating woman. But this isn't that type of reading. This is blessings coming in December. So if this is you here, and it's okay if you're a man too, this can represent a man as well. It's just not all the gender cards can come out when I'm, shuffling. So, you can kind of swap the genders on that one. But this snake is usually like, oh, that person's a liar, a thief. That person is sneaky. But when put with the key here, it looks like an actress, because the snake is a deceiver, right? But with this key here, that's like a special deceiver, like a really elevated deceiver. This person is an actress, I think. So for those of you that are thespians or musicians, like I said, performers, this is your month. You are either going to apply to get a position or audition for some kind of thing, or you get a callback for some kind of thing. That's definitely what I'm seeing here. But for some cases too, other cases, you don't have to be an artist or an actor. Sometimes you're asked to do a presentation or teach a class or do a lecture, and to you, a non-creative, a non-thespian, whatever, it's gonna feel like you're gonna have to put on a production because you're trying to be somebody that maybe you feel like you're not being. Like if you're really educated in something and you're being asked to do a lecture, this could be you, like, oh my God, people are going to be looking at me. Oh my God, people are going to see me as somebody that I'm not, or I'm going to have to pretend to be somebody that I'm not, And there's that nervousness that you have to kind of either put on a facade or act a part. And but the thing is, this is good. This is a blessing. So you might be completely flattered and say yes to this opportunity, but you may also be very nervous. You might not be, you're like, oh my God, how did I say yes to this thing? Oh, am I insane? But yeah, this could be it. You could be asked to be a speaker, a teacher or something. You could be asked to do something or showcase yourself. You're going to be highlighted. Now, for some of you, I kind of get the sense it's dancing. Libra is about balance, of course. So this could be about dancing. This could, again, be about fine art because Libra is ruled by Venus. So we could be looking at somebody who is, you know, doing something very beautiful. It could be even makeup art, you know, it could be makeup artists. It could be somebody doing hair. So you could be, this could be you being asked to go into an interview to do hair or be a makeup artist or something like that. You're being invited next month. You're being invited to do something or to showcase some aspect of yourself. So yeah, this could be an interview. This could be an audition. This could be a showcase. Or some kind of invitation for like a lecture is what I'm seeing. And so I also got fan. It says romance, celebration and party, seahorse, family matters, table, hard work ahead, and bird flying. News is on the way. So that's why I think this is also an invitation, because we have bird. Now, I don't know what family matters is actually here for. The seahorse. I'm wondering if the imagery is going to be relevant for some people. I mean, for some of you, maybe you're being invited to like a family gathering to do this, or maybe your family got you like an inn somewhere. So a little bit of nepotism there, maybe. So let's see here. Let me see if I can take some cards to kind of figure out the family matters thing. But can I get a card for family matters, please? Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, maybe this is something with a mom. Or maybe this could be a role that you're playing. Let's see here. One more. Can we see? One card. I'll take a flipper. Ugh, that's too many flippers. That's a 5 of Wands, though. But yeah, maybe this is some kind of help that you're going to be getting from a family member, possibly a mother figure, or an older female that you look up to. This could also be... But it must be related to the family for some of you. This won't resonate with everybody, of course, because this is a reading that's going out to lots of people. So I don't know if it's necessarily going to be a family for all of you. If not, this could be a close-knit group of people that you wish to be part of. Like you wish to be close with these people as a family. So maybe you're being invited into some kind of culture or group or something in regards to art and expression. So like, you know, like a dance troupe or a thespian troupe or something like that. So that's kind of what I'm thinking here. And you're going to work together. One more card maybe for family matters. Family matters. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. Family matters. Seahorse. I don't know. I think that maybe this could be really just calling to the imagery. I don't know. Is an under the sea theme something that is going to matter for you? And this could talk about a mental vacation too sometimes. So maybe this is going to be some kind of escape for you in regards to some kind of mental situation that you're in, where maybe you're dealing with a lot of family issues. Maybe this is a great form of escapism. This is kind of escapism in its own way. It's just a temporary escapism though. So maybe this is also the imagination here possibly being used for some kind of aspect here. Yeah, you guys let me know what you see with that though. But something for advice, the lesson that you're going to have to learn next month is courage. And it says, I find inner strength to face fear with confidence. So and this is where Flask comes in, right? So I started off with Flask and I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. Now I got to tell you, I think that Flask and Courage are here together to kind of indicate that you may need to find a coping mechanism to handle your anxiety when it comes to public speaking. That's what I'm seeing. So Flask, for some of you, maybe you quite literally have to get a little bit tipsy. I don't know if that's wise, like a wise piece of advice, but I think I've looked up public speaking, like how to handle public speaking, and somebody said, oh yeah, just have a little shot of vodka before you go on. And I'm like, yeah, okay. You know, I don't know how good advice that is. If it's it seems really avoidant of the issue. You're not really taking care of it. But something great with anxiety is the more you get acquainted with something, the less you'll be afraid of it. The brain will tell you, oh, you're going to die if you go on stage. You're going to die if you go on stage. If people hear you, oh man, you're just going to drop dead. And when you go up there and it doesn't happen, your brain starts to kind of reprogram itself like, oh, okay, so this nervousness wasn't necessary. I didn't need to send out all these fight or flight signals. So maybe next time it won't be so bad. And because like when your brain realizes that you don't die from something, you kind of reprogram it, rewire it, and it learns to not be affected as badly. Now, it doesn't mean the next time it's going to be super smooth, but the more you do it, the better you'll feel about it. So this is saying that maybe you should find your flask, your secret weapon, whether that is like a therapeutic form of thinking, or maybe some of you literally just need to have a swig of bourbon before you go on. But I think that whatever the case is, this is a really excellent beginning to something really, really great starting next month. So you guys let me know what you thought of this. If this happens, let me know. I want to know all the details. You come back here and you let me know. Go down in the comments section and you can enter for my giveaway, but you can also like hit what number you picked. So when you return, you can be like, I picked this one. Oh, it did happen, or oh, it didn't happen. That's how you can do that. And you can kill two birds with one stone. You can enter and you can leave a reminder for yourself when you come back and check. So I want to thank you for watching Group 1. I really hope you have a great December 2020. And I'm going to move on to Group 2. Hi, Group 2. This is for those of you that picked the concentric circles. This is your reading. Before I get started, for those of you that might have skipped the intro, I am doing another giveaway this week. I had 109 entries last week, and I felt really bad that I was only giving away one. So I'm going to give away 2 this week for different people. No one gets to get 2, but I was going to offer that again this week. All you have to do to enter is like, comment, and subscribe. You make sure you want to subscribe so that you can see the winner on the community post. I'll be posting that on November 21st. That's a Saturday, and I'll be doing it at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So all you have to do is like, comment, subscribe. All you have to do for comment, you can say enter me, or you can tell me about your reading, whatever you'd like. You don't have to give away any of your personal information or anything. Just let me know by posting in the comments and I'll immediately add you. So with that said, I am going to pull these out for you. We have concentric circles. We have time to decide. We have pride. We have Saturn. We have service, and we have Scorpio. So we have Scorpio, we have 6th house, we have Saturn, we have pride, we have concentric circles, we have stars, bear, and bouquet. And then for your T cards, we have peacock, broken wishbone, and don't worry, I set this up for blessings for December 2020. So you may see the broken wishbone and start freaking out and like, this isn't good. But don't worry, there's a reason for it. So the first thing you got was concentric circles. So are some of you having a birthday next month? Are you Sagittariuses, or I guess Sagittarians, or a Capricornian or Capricorns? Because this is about age. If you don't have a birthday, this could be talking about some energy that may be discussing your age, discussing your experience. You may be highlighted for your experience. But concentric circles talks about, for the most part, it talks about age. And it's not, and it's more of an advice card in this reading. So concentric circles is saying that a tree has many, many rings, right? Like look at the picture. Tree has many, many rings. Say you're here and you're on ring 100. That's okay, because ring 3, ring 4, ring 18, they're all still within the same tree. Your experiences as a younger person are still in you. You can still feel this way. Even if you feel old and run down, there's still an aspect of you that exists within you that feels young or feels excited or can see something new and amazing for the first time. So this may be saying some of you may be facing a new experience next month, one that you never thought that you would have, or you could be revisiting an old experience that you had from a long time ago. This could be showing you kind of like doing a walk down memory lane, but it's a pleasant thing because this is a blessing coming for next month. So for some of you, it's a birthday. For some of you, it's a revisitation of something. It's a revival for some of you. So I think that whatever it is, it's going to be something that really kind of touches you to the core. It's going to be important to you. And it may not necessarily be, one of those things, but it could be just talking about your experiences as a person, as a coworker, as a spouse. It's going to be highlighting that. Now it's funny as you guys got Saturn. We're talking about age here. Look at old man Saturn here with the timepiece. So I do think that some of this is going to have to do with work for you guys because we have the 6th house. Or this may be a turning point in your health. It's either a turning point in your health and your daily activities, or it's some kind of turning point for your career or your day-to-day job. So for some of you, maybe, and here's another thing, Scorpio, this is talking about death and transformation, turning points. If there was some kind of hardship that you guys are going through right now, this is showing that there's something on the other side of the crisis. There's something there for you on the other side of the hardship. You've gained experience through some tough time, and you've become something completely different maybe. But maybe that's the thing that you're grappling with, is you're thinking, oh, I'm not the same person I used to be. I'm a totally different person after this situation. You may come to the realization that you are still the same. You just have a few new qualities to you. So it's the same. You're the same person. You just have a few changes, a few more experiences under your belt. So even though you feel alien to yourself, you're still in there. And this might be a reminder for some of you. If anything, that might be all you need to take away from this reading, is that you might have a realization that you're still there. You're still yourself. Even though things have happened and things have changed you, you're still the pure person at your very core, So for some of you though, I am seeing a work issue, because there's a lot of warnings about being too proud. So this one says, beware great pride. Peacock. And then this one says pride. I love myself. Hang on, I can't read upside down. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So I feel like there is going to be some kind of focus on you, and that's why I think it could be a birthday for a lot of you, because there is this focus on you. So you might have this I'm very special. It's my birthday. I'm gonna, have everyone do everything for me. There's some people that take their birthday and they're like over the top with it, and they're like, no, this is my birth month. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna hire you to do this and that, and I'm gonna be completely pampered this whole month. Like, there's some people that take the whole month. Like, I'm taking a whole month off of work because it's my birth month. Some people do that. But there's this focus on you this month, and I think it has a lot to do with your experience. So that's why I'm seeing age. I'm seeing transformation. This might be a really big one for some of you. Maybe some of you are turning 30, 20, 60, 40, 50. You could be having a big one. And that's going to be like the super important turning point for you. And you got star, you have bear, and you have bouquet. And this, again, is showing someone is being put on a pedestal. Someone is being, elevated to, like, a temporary god status. It's got to be a birthday. And with stars and bear, this is talking about, like, you're going to feel very powerful, very positive, very, what's the word? Well, I guess, I don't know. You're just going to feel very, very empowered and special. And like you have a lot of opportunities ahead of you with the stars, because the stars is very, like, bright and forward thinking and positive, and bouquet is gifts too. So for some of you, you just might be spoiled. People might just be throwing gifts at you. Literal bouquets in some cases. You might be looked at, though, in a way that you might be like, someone may say, go to that person, they're really good at their job. Go to that person, they're a specialist. Or somebody might be saying, hey, you've been really great at your job for the last year. We're going to give you a raise. We're going to give you a promotion in some cases. So I do think that there's going to be this really amazing turning point for you. For some people, it'll be health related. Like maybe you get a clean bill of health for your discipline and hard work. If you're somebody who was struggling with that, you might be getting some good news in that way. Or you may realize that you've lost the goal amount of weight you wanted to lose, and your discipline paid off, and you are transformed. You've made that big, amazing change in yourself. You'll get this good news. We have Doris. It says opportunities are waiting for you. It says a wish will not be granted. That's why I was thinking that you guys are coming out of a hard time with the Scorpio card, because I think that in this, I mean, wish will be granted. Yeah, I think you're coming out of a hard time, and this next month is going to be a turning point. You're going to be coming out of the darkness a little bit. So any gloom that's been cast on your life is going to be maybe completely scattered away, blown away. So we also have this one here. It's time to decide. And it says, make a decision based on your heart's true desires. So you may also have an opportunity given to you as well. Of course, every card's not going to resonate for everybody, just because that's the nature of a general reading. But for this one, I feel like this strongly ties into your work situation. And I think that you're going to be given an opportunity to either move forward or maybe take another position. You may get a job offer. You may get some kind of notice by somebody that says, hey, I'm going to offer you this thing, but do you take it or not? So it's like a happy problem, like, crap, now I have to make this huge decision, but this is amazing that I even get the choice, or, let me see if I can pull 3 cards to kind of explain the events of the month a little bit further. Can I get some more cards to show me the events of December 2020 that are bringing in the blessings? What blessings are coming for the December for group 2? Okay, King of Swords, High Priest. Choice. That's so funny. Okay, so yeah, looks like it's not going to be specific enough here, but that's okay. If you really want to know, maybe we can brainstorm. I think you should just let it happen, but you can always get a private reading with me. But I think that this surprise should be coming naturally to you, because, that's what life's about. But yeah, this looks like someone might be asking you on for something. Now, this could also be health related in the career sense too. You could work in a health industry. Excuse me. Had to drink some water here. But Lovers is here saying that there's a choice being asked for you to make. High Priestess is here. That's probably you. It's usually the High Priestess is the querent. But also High Priestess is like highly idealized. She's the friend that everyone wants. She's the woman that everyone wants to date. Wait, she's the woman that everyone wants to date. Yeah, I said that. I was like, oh my, did I switch things around there? Did I say that weird? Let's clarify the High Priestess though. And this might be something that you had a feeling about and then it was confirmed. This may be like an educated decision that you have to make. This could be the person offering you this. This person could be a cop, a lawyer. This person could be a tattoo artist, like the head of his, maybe he's a tattoo artist, like, who owns his own business, he owns his own studio. This could be a surgeon. Anybody that works with a blade or a weapon or a pointy object, or legal things, or people who write or think, that is who this person represents. One more card. Can we clarify the High Priestess? The King of Cups. And then maybe that's the choice you have to choose between that one or the other. Maybe this person has a job for you as well. King of Cups is a more emotional type. These people work with liquids, so, could be a chemist, could be a watercolor painter, could be, and they also work with emotions too. So any job that works with your emotional state, your psychology, both of these could probably do psychology. One would be more scientific and clinical, and the other one would be more empathetic, like therapy versus like hard sciences. Like, I don't know what a definition for hard science would really be. I guess is that like the clinical type. Like one would be more medical and the other one would be more therapeutic, I guess, more sensitive on the person to person. The other one kind of like scientifically evaluates things. That's kind of how I'm seeing the difference here. So yeah, like I think that's gosh, I don't want to pull any more cards because it's gonna get confusing. This is psychology as well. For some of you, this is psychology as well, you know? Am I getting all these cards here? So maybe this is the area of study that you're in. Could be psychology, could be some kind of science or research too, because this can be research as well, Scorpio. They dig deep, they look for things. So this could be a job that you're being offered. Or you might be invited into a master's program, a grad program, that's the same thing, or a PhD program or something like that. Or maybe you've decided whether you want to do like counseling or whether you want to get like an MD and become like a full-blown psychologist, you know? So yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's going to be an important month for you coming up, group 2. And you're coming out of a dark time. You're going to have a lot of clarity coming up soon. Some of you are going to have a birthday and be completely spoiled. And if that's the case, happy birthday. So but that's what I'm seeing. And I think it's going to be a great month for you. So thank you for watching group 2. I'm going to move on to group 3. Hey, group 3. So this is your reading. Before I start, I'm going to do the spiel I did for everyone else. In case you missed the intro, I got 109 entries for my giveaway contest last week. So I'm going to offer another one, and I'm going to pull 2 names this time because I felt really bad that out of 109 entries, only one won. So, you know, I mean, I know that's how a giveaway goes, but I felt like, well, damn, I probably should try this again and just give another opportunity. And then from there, I'll probably take a break from it. And then maybe I'll do it again in December. But if you're interested in that, you can like, comment, and subscribe to enter. You'll need to subscribe so you can see the winner in my community post. And you'll need to comment so I know to enter you. And you don't have to tell me what you picked. You can just say, please enter me. And that should be enough. So it's very easy. And you can do this 3 times. You can do it on every video that I'm going to post this week. And yeah, so give it a shot. And I'm rooting for you. So group 3. What's coming in December 2020? We have cutting board. We have relationships. We have leadership. We've got Aries. We've got society. We've got Pluto. We have, what else do we have? Oh gosh, I gotta find the room for this. Whip. I'm sorry, it was like house, whip, mountain. Or it was like, was it house, whip? I can't remember which one it was. I think it was this one, sorry. Lenormand has a very specific way that it's organized in order to read it, and that's kind of, that's its jam. That's how it does things. So I want to make sure they're in the right place. We have January, we have mice, and we have quill. So first things first, this is kind of your message for the year, or sorry, not for the year, for the month, the message you want to know for the month. That message is about putting stuff in your body. And I feel like this could be seen a little differently too, because this card asks you to take a look at things and try to be aware of where everything is going, where everything is coming and going from. In specifics, it's talking about food mostly. It's like, oh, you want to think, how many hands does your food go through and on its way to you? How processed is it? How many steps does it take to become what you ingest? And in some cases, I think this is literally talking about food for you. For some of you, I got this, especially with like society here, I got this weird vibe that maybe for some of you, this is a reminder about the things that you give to other people. Like, try to consider the information that you give to people and how many ears does it go through? How many people touch this information that you give out about yourself? You may be too free or you may not be giving enough. And that, I feel like that's a message here for some of you, that you may need to be aware that sometimes the information you give to someone might not be used for your best interest. So this could be kind of like a warning not to like speak too freely around certain people. Try to use your best judgment on who you're giving your information to. This could be online, this could be with your friends. Just try to be a little bit more careful this month. You know, you never know, you might have like a slip of the tongue that kind of creates problems. That's just for some of you though. So just be careful with that. For others, I really believe this is going to be a health oriented thing. So this month, December, you're going to want to be more focused on the foods that you eat. What are they? What's on the back? How many ingredients are on the back of this? What are the calories, the nutritional content? Is the food that you're putting into your body garbage? And if you're sitting here nodding your head, you're like, yes, it is garbage. You might be eating it right now. We all have that. Don't worry, you're not the only one. But this may be saying that this is going to be a turning point for you in regards to this. Health is definitely going to be focused here in December for you. And it's interesting because it's like your relationship with food and people may be coming into highlight. So honestly, I could see that. I could see how that could happen. You know, it's a holiday season and everybody's going to be, somehow maybe socially distanced, but still socializing and consuming food and consuming drinks. And I could see how this, if there's drinks involved, I could see how this could potentially become a problem with gossip. With the cutting board, like what information is going out and coming in, that could definitely be a gossip thing. It could be definitely the food that you consume. It's going to be a time of gluttony for most people. So whether that's drinking too much or eating too much or talking too much, that may be a problem. But for some of you, I think that this will be the month where it's like a turning point where you're like, all right, I had enough of this. I'm going to try to do better about this because now I feel sick and tired and fat and, you don't feel healthy. You feel just yucky, and bloated and gross after eating like too many scalloped potatoes or whatever people eat. I don't know why I was thinking scalloped potatoes. There's probably one person that's like, I love those. I'm all about those. So we got Quill. It says, get back to the basics. That's the thing, is I think maybe some of you were on a diet or had like something really good going for you. Like you might have been hitting the gym a lot, and then maybe since lockdown you're like, oh my god, everything's falling apart. This might be this, and you might have kind of like gone through like a stage of grief where you're like, oh, okay, there's no way I'm going to be able to get to that stage of fitness again, because of the situation I'm in. And I feel like that's maybe what some of you are going through. So this may be saying that you might find the chutzpah in you to go back in time to the stage when you were doing things a certain way and being very diligent about your health. You might be getting back to those basics here. We have mice. We have discord among family or friends. Again, this could be about friendships as well. And with get back to the basics, I think that you may make the decision to maybe downsize your group of friends if somebody hasn't been the greatest to you, or maybe you're not being treated the way you want to be treated. You may, and here we do. We have leadership. We have self-esteem with the Aries. This is leadership as well. Social things. Pluto is cutting things out. Transformation, changing things, getting to the root of things. Pluto would definitely be gossip, I would say. You might find that some people might be talking about you, but by realizing that, you're also realizing who's not entirely on your side when it comes to things. You might find that one of your friends, or maybe all of your friends, are snakes in the grass, So while this seems like a negative thing, I think it's also positive in the sense you're going to know who you can trust from now on. So it's a little bit of health related, and it's a little bit of social health related, I guess, we don't really talk about emotional social health that much. So this might be talking about you getting back to basics, staying with your core group of friends, not branching off too far into these areas with people that you don't really know. For some of you might have that weird, unhealthy situation where suddenly you realize you're kind of spending more time with people that you would never dream of spending time with. And maybe they're doing things that you never would have thought were okay. And you may come to this realization of like, wow, at what stage did I become comfortable with these types of people? Maybe I should cut these people out of my life and get back to the basics, get back to who you are. Sorry, I keep bumping my mic all the time these days. But what's going to happen this month is going to probably either, now this could call back to last January, or this could be saying that this situation is probably going to continue on to next January. So you can kind of like maybe expect things to be a little bit hectic, or, you know, if this situation kind of turns over and you need like an apology, you may not receive it until January. But whatever you're going to do this month, the changes that you're going to make, they're going to be really beneficial to you, regardless of how much they hurt. You know, like say you really like somebody, but man, are they toxic? You just, you know, when they're out, they're out. You'll feel much better when they're gone. So, but yeah, this is showing though, Aries is a cardinal sign. This is an initiator. Aries, you know, drives head first into things. It's a ram. It's the first sign of spring. It's the first of the zodiac. It is the energetic rebirth. So I feel like with death here and rebirth here, we're looking at some pretty powerful energy. This is a take no crap type of card. Aries doesn't take anyone's crap. They don't. They don't have time for that. And so I really feel like this is you kind of plowing into this new bright future, and it's going to be really revitalizing and helpful and healthy. That's the most important part. This is healthy. Whether it's a diet or people, whatever you're doing is going to be a healthy revival, an end to old toxic habits. You may decide to do your New Year's resolution early. This could be what this is looking at. So for your Lenormand cards, for some of you, maybe you might be lucky enough to get a gym, to find a gym, because that's what's so funny about this. When I saw these come out, I'm like, house, whip, repetitive things in a big location. Oh, it's a gym. It's a gym. So I think a lot of you are going to be at a gym. And whip and mountain together can talk about difficult tasks, repetitive tasks. What is a mountain? It's heavy. It's huge. It's a huge, heavy thing. Like, so for men, maybe you're going to try to bulk up. For women, maybe you're just trying to tone up. And maybe you're going to try to lift heavy. Like maybe some of you are going to do powerlifting. Good on you. You should try it. I did powerlifting for a little while until I slipped something. So I don't think it's good for me, but I thought it was really awesome when I did it. I just let you guys know. I think it's awesome. So if that's what you're doing, please let me know. But yeah, like house and mountain and whip, this is telling me you're going to a gym. Maybe for some of you, you are joining like a very specialized gym. For some of you, you might actually be making a gym out of your home. If you can't go to a gym, you might be deciding, you know what? I'm going to buy that machine and I'm going to use it. Or I'm going to buy those weights and I'm going to use those. And I'm not going to let myself get lazy. And I think that this is definitely showing this is going to happen. Now, another thing that may be coming in, you may find a group of people that you can relate to and resonate with when it comes to your desires for healthy lifestyle, healthy relationships, healthy emotional boundaries and things like that. You might actually find a group of people that really resonate with you on this. So that's another thing that you can keep looking forward to. But yeah, there's just this sense of initiation, taking leadership of your life, taking ownership of your life. I just see you, December 1st, you're like right out the gate. You're doing your very best. You're deciding to be your very best person in this month. It's very, very positive. I think that you're going to have a great month, group 3. So yeah, let me know how it is. I would love to hear about this. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'm going to move on to group 4. Hi, group 4. This is for those of you that picked Nest. Before I get started, I'm just going to tell you I am doing my giveaway again. I'm going to take 2 winners this time because 109 people entered last week and I felt really bad that only 1 person got it. So I'm going to give you another chance. I just need you to like, comment, and subscribe to do this. Commenting is the most important, and subscribing actually too as well. By commenting, you can tell me to enter you, and subscribing, you can then see my community post where I will be declaring the winner. And I'll be declaring the winner on November 21st. Or November 21st at 8 p.m. and that's Eastern Standard Time. And you also can enter more than once by commenting and doing this on every video after this one. So there's 2 more videos coming up, hopefully, and you can enter in those ways too. So you can enter more than once. So anyway, I'm going to get started here. This is Nest. So group 4. This is the energy of this month, basically December 2020, when regards to your blessings. It's also kind of like the advice, but the Nest is kind of telling you that you need to fill your life with love-filled things. Allow yourself to feel comfortable in your own home. Allow yourself to be surrounded by the things that you enjoy. This is kind of giving you permission to indulge this month. So I'll just get started there. We have loneliness. We have protection. We have dog, anchor, and moon. We've got 7th house, relationships, partnerships, your one-on-ones, your besties, your love relationships. We have Gemini and we have Neptune as well. We have November. We have needle and thread, and it says a sincere wish will be granted. We have throne, position of authority. And we have well, family wishes come true. So I think for most of you, this could be talking about a bunch of different things. I think that this is a great month for relationships when it comes to you. Your best one-on-one partnerships, your friendships, your family, your business partners, that sort of thing. But I'm also getting a sense that this may be a very spiritual connection that you're going to be engaging in. Neptune is here, all right? Neptune in a relationship can be tough. Oh my God, can it be tough? But sometimes with the right amount, there's a certain spiritual element to it. So if you've had somebody that is in your life that's kind of connected with you somehow, spiritually, emotionally, somehow, unspoken, maybe in some cases, I feel like this might be coming to the forefront. Either it's going to develop into something more, or if you're already kind of there and you've talked and everything, this may be actually developing into an actual intimate relationship. And for those of you, this is like, I'm not a twin flamer, okay? I'm just going to say that. I don't really support it, but I couldn't help but notice some of those elements here. So if you're someone that does believe in that, this may be a sign that you may be hearing from someone that you identify with as a soulmate or some kind of divine counterpart. I won't say twin flame because that's not what I'm about, but I know some of you really believe in that, and I think that maybe this is something related to that, okay? Like in a good way. And I'm not suggesting you do anything or make any decisions or anything like that. I'm just simply saying that this looks like something, a turning point with someone that you identify with like that. I just couldn't help but not notice. We have Gemini, we have Neptune, we have partnerships, we've got nest and love and home, we've got spiritual relationships here. It's just something that I've really noticed, and I couldn't not say it. But like I said, I'm not promoting it. But for those of you that feel okay with that, maybe this has something to do with that. We're seeing loneliness here. It's like, I know that I am never alone. And this is the lesson that you're learning this month. And I think that if you've been in a period of loneliness, this is the turning point. I think that things will turn around for the better. So if you have a person that you're not really, that maybe you were disconnected from, or maybe you had a falling out, you could be looking at something that could be a reconciliation, or you finally get to hear the words you want to hear from someone, or you finally get to say the things you want to say to someone. There could be these things, and it's like this nurturing, comforting, beautiful thing, this nest, this home. For some of you, you may be moving in with a partner, or you make the decision to take it to this more intimate step with nest, because the nest is your home. The nest is the place that you feel safe. It's the place where you surround yourself in a loving environment. And I really think that this month is going to be very cozy for you. Very cozy, very comfortable. You're not going to feel alone. And for those of you that may not be seeing somebody, let's say you're like, oh, I picked this pile and man, there's no way I'm going to see somebody this month. What the heck? This is saying that you're going to find company in people that are even distant. You may find the people that are far from you are still somehow so deeply connected to you that you don't feel alone. You may be, you might find this warmth that you can find in distance inspiring in some ways. You may feel like you might be like your belief in a higher power and the fact that you can feel love so far away from someone else. That belief in a higher power might be stronger, is very spiritual. This Neptune card is not to be ignored. That is our spirituality. That is a really important part of this reading, I want to say. So there's anything that you're going to take away from this, even if you are alone next month and you absolutely know that's going to happen, you won't feel alone. You're going to have someone with you, whether it's spiritually or on Zoom, or maybe you'll find a friend that you didn't know you had. And I really think that is the truth. I think that you're going to find something. For some of you, though, I really do get like a really there's a romantic vibe here, and the reason why I'm saying why I'm thinking this might be your dream connection, your soulmate connection, that sort of vibe. And you guys know that watch me, I don't drop this stuff very often, so just you hit the jackpot, okay? For those of you that watch me and you're like, she never says twin flame, she never says soulmate, what the heck? Yeah, it's here. I'm seeing it here somehow. But this month is important somehow. So something that happens this month, or some information you got this month, or some kind of hint that you got this month is going to play into next month. So I don't know if this has happened for you yet with November. We still have 2 weeks left in November, maybe a week and 2 weeks and a half. I don't know. But so if nothing's happened just yet, you still have some time for this to happen, and then kind of just bleed into December a bit. So that's something that I'm seeing here. And then protection here. Again, I'm getting a spiritual vibe here for those of you that are feeling alone. I think that this is saying you're going to have some kind of feeling of protection, safety, warmth, even if you are alone. For some of you that says, for some of you that are worried about your career as well, this is a message that says you are safe and supported while you change your career. Or if you feel like there's some instability within your career or danger to it, it's saying that you don't need to worry about that. Of course, take all the precautions that you need to take, but with those included, don't worry. There's no sense in worrying about this sort of thing until it happens. But if you're doing everything right, there's really nothing to worry about. But we also have needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted, a position of authority, and family wishes come true. So for some of you, maybe you're getting proposed to. That does happen. It is Christmas time. Some people cannot be marked safe from a proposal. But, so that could be happening to some of you, and it's going to be like your family and you, and, everybody's going to be, it's becoming a thing for everyone this month. If you do have your wish granted, you may be getting engaged. For some of you, this might just be simply saying that wishes are going to come true for you, and it may be something quite important. It may make you feel important, because we have this position of authority here. So you might be feeling special. So maybe somebody else is elevating you and making you feel special. So this could be a relationship with another person. But I feel like you're going to find kinship in someone else, because Gemini are twins. In this, we have a man and a woman, but it could be woman and woman and man and man. You know, the original Gemini are Castor and Pollux. They're brothers. They're brothers. So they're very close to each other. So this person that you meet, if you meet them or you reconnect with, this person feels so close to you. They feel like family. You may meet them and you'll be like, how the heck did I not notice this person? You may already be friends with them and realize like that you hadn't even considered this person. You realize, oh my God, this person is my soulmate. Everything is so comfortable. You know, some people might have been expecting some kind of crazy sparks, but then you may have a realization that this person has been with you all along. How special, you know, like how amazing is this person? So there's going to be this understanding of the people around you and how special they are to you, regardless of whether it's a love relationship or family or brother or sister. It's going to be a very unifying moment, a very unifying month. The Lenormand cards are very positive, honestly, and the whole thing is very similar. So I apologize if it's repeated, but this is literally how the cards came out. But I have dog, I've got anchor, and I've got moon. Moon is emotions. Dog is the friend, the person you can rely upon. And anchor is long-term stability. So, you know, this could be a proposal for some of you again. This kind of supports it. We have a long-term emotional commitment here with these three cards. It's very hard to explain it any other way. This could be saying, though, you know, you may be seeing a friend that you've known for a very, very, very long time. That's another one. Or you secure a friendship that you will have forever. You know, that so if you meet someone new and you're like, well, I was supposed to meet someone that I already knew, or this was supposed to be like a long-term relationship I already had. No, this could be the establishment of some kind of pivotal relationship in your life, the one that will follow you. Even if that person doesn't stay in your life, this may be saying that this person is going to change it for the better, because these are blessings. So, and that's what I'm thinking here, though, when I'm seeing this. I really get the sense that you guys, this is kind of the divinely guided pile, I guess. I think that it's just going to be very significant. The people that you meet and interact with next month are going to be very significant. The interactions may seem insignificant, but I think they do kind of start a domino effect, maybe throughout 2021. So this is very important. So just make sure that you're aware of everyone that you come in contact with, aware of who you've spoken to, you know, and kind of like look at people and be like, is this that person who's going to be my spouse, or the person I'm going to have a kindred relationship with? Is this the beginning of an amazing friendship? You know, you might need to view things like that as well. See the potential in everyone you meet, because they could be that life-changing individual. So this might be a great time to just kind of reach out and get to know people and ask them about themselves and study them. And, you know, you might meet someone really amazing, or they may return to you. So whatever the case, this is a great month for relationships for you, Group 4. And I think you're going to have a wonderful month. And I've been saying that to everybody, of course. But it's you know, it's the question. The answer. The question was, what blessings are coming in December 2020, and they're all good. So I really think this is really positive. You're gonna find a very wonderful spiritual kinship with somebody, and it's gonna be very deep and powerful, and it will have so much meaning, and it will bring so much meaning to your life. So that's what I have for you, Group 4. I want to thank you for watching. I bumped my mic. For those of you that have stuck through the whole video, I really do appreciate you. I appreciate you adding to my view times. YouTube likes it. So anyway, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye now.